I guess I'd like to talk a little bit about transformation because never has it been more blatantly uh, clear to me that I'm in the process of a grand transformation as yesterday when I dyed my hair. Just in case you didn't notice, there was a little something different about me. After a good part of the day was over, I decided that I didn't like the dark hair with the length that it was. So I tied it up and put on a ball cap and sunglasses and snuck out to the hairdresser where I had it all chopped off. So even after that was done, I wasn't sure whether I was happy with the result. But after a night's sleep, it's growing on me a little bit more. About transformation, I've never been one for change. I've never adapted well to change. I've always tried to avoid it at all costs. So this last month has been earth shattering to my way of being. The things that I'm doing now compared to what I did a month ago is if you had asked me a month before that if that's what I would be doing in a month's time, I would have said you're crazy. But here I am with my nice new dark kind of, the hairdresser called it chestnut colored hair, and I am on YouTube. It's funny, during this transformation, I found a little kiosk downtown near where I work that sells different gemstones and bracelets and stuff like that. And one of the first items that I purchased there was a piece of labradorite. This little doodad here. See the colors in it? Kind of cool, huh? I didn't know much about labradorite when I bought it, but when I got home and I read up on it, I learned that it brings forth transformation. So it was very apropos for me to have that rock. And on the Thursday when I bought the dye for my hair, I went back by that kiosk and I bought another rock, another piece of labradorite, and it's absolutely the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I don't know if I'm gonna try to, hold on, see if I can put it in such a way that, oh no, it's not getting the colors now. It's got such a beautiful, oh, here we go. Is that not amazing? I love this rock. I absolutely love this rock. So, yeah, so I picked this rock up and went ahead and changed my look. And God only knows what other changes are in store for me, but I'll be ready for them. And if I'm not, then, well, I'll just have to deal with it. Transformation is a scary thing because you're leaving behind everything that is you. Even if it was the fake you. It's something that was solid, or was real, was normal. Everything I'm doing now is so very foreign to me. All I do know is it's good. And it was time. And that it's something that I think all of us are going to be facing at one point or another over the next little while. Reviewing your life, getting in touch with your inner child, healing old wounds, learning to be true to yourself, taking a stand, wanting to help others do the same. I think this is something that we're all going to be drawn to. Energetically speaking, I've never felt more close to the people of this planet than I have been over the last month. Remember, I always felt like I was the outsider, always on the outside looking in. And although my situation hasn't changed, I'm still spending pretty much all of my time alone, with the exception of the time I'm at work. I don't feel as alone as I was feeling before I started this. So, step in the right direction. Yeah, so here I am with my chestnut short hair, wondering what's next. You know, when I first started this channel, I didn't even want my name associated with it because I was afraid of how people who I know would react to it. Amy says, "You go, girl." But since having started the channel, I have told a number of people who know me about it, and they've come to the channel and checked it out. And although I haven't really heard too much back from them about it, I haven't heard anything negative, so. And I suppose even if I did hear something negative, I would need to not take it to heart, because I know I'm doing what's right for me right now. I'm going to be going to my sister's place today. I haven't visited her since before I started doing this. And it's my intention to let her know. Maybe even have her watch a couple of the videos with me to see what her response is. She was brought up by the same parents I was, so given that she's 21 years older than I am, she was under its influence a lot longer than I was. And, you know, that old saying of, what would the neighbors think? It's kind of imprinted into her makeup too. So who knows? Maybe my doing this will help her in some way. I hope so. I remember the first time that I told her, not so very long ago, about my having felt like I was born into the wrong body. I expected that she would respond badly to that because she's kind of old school. I nearly fell over when her reply was that she always felt like she was in the wrong body too, but not for the same reason as me. It's just that whenever she looked at herself in the mirror, the person she was didn't relate to the person she was looking at the reflection of. And I suppose a lot of us can relate to that. The more I think about it, I was never a man living in a woman's body. If anything, I was a boy living in a girl's body, because from the time that I realized that there was something wrong with having interests or inclinations that were considered boyish, when I learned that that was wrong, I did everything in my power to eradicate him from my life, you know. I never entirely succeeded. But that little boy is probably the inner child that I'm dealing with right now. And he was never loved by me. And Amy's feeling very strongly about these sentiments. Right? Okay? Yeah. So yeah. Mwah. Amy loves my little boy, and I'm learning to too. I don't think I was ever a male in a female's body. I was just labeled as such. No. I labeled myself as such. After denying me for so long, this transformation is allowing me to be me. Not male, not female, just me. those are my thoughts. Now I need to get to some house cleaning, and then I will be going to visit my sister. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon.